Deixa eu abrir aqui já o outro. Minha internet tá uma merda, by the way, hein? Oh, we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to BitBrothers Crypto, a place where you learn and discover new opportunities every single day. This is me with no energy. What's up, guys? That's me. Welcome to the BitBrothers Crypto, a place where you learn and discover new opportunities every single day. That's me a little bit more excited. But we can see some. Let me open here my other computer so I can. It opens now. Everything is cool. Let me close here. Yeah, my internet's as always. It's been crap. Guys, welcome to the show. Time to accumulate into D.C.A. in or out. Depends where you are in the market. Me and Papa offline now. We were speaking. We were speaking about this. We are talking about this right now. What should we be doing now? There are so many little things happening now, and we see that we are. One thing is sure that we know that we are in a bear market. No matter the moves or that Bitcoin will do, and the alt will fall or not, up or down, we are in a bear, and the bear have not finished yet. So we will be see movements depend on the narrative and the things that is happening on the market. Papa will speak to you a little bit about this. Also, Ethereum, the merge of Ethereum. This will move the price of Ethereum and everything surrender around, all the protocols that are interconnected to Ethereum. Paul Sextronaut, what's up, brother? Welcome, Magilla. Welcome one more time. So we need to have those things in mind. But I believe that now is the time to start accumulating, and that's it. But where am I gonna? The same project that you believe is gonna be here on the next bull run. Go through the first page, check the layer 1 project. And you need to divide. Was yesterday I saw Bitboy Crypto doing a portfolio, and he divided in three things. If you have 1,000K, which is the majority of the people, not everybody's wealth. So it's 1,000K, 5,000, no, 1,000K, $10,000, and $25,000. And he divides some tokens that he believes that would be here that have good narratives and would be here on the next bull run. And that's how I think you should do, because you need to adjust to your capital. And one thing that he did that I liked, and I think you need to think like this, is I have $1,000. Don't go crazy putting $50 everywhere. It's not going to work. He deployed like 25% to 20% in only 1 or 2 coins that he believes the narrative is going to be within fast movements. I think on the first 1,000, if you have $1,000, he puts in ADA, which he believes would have a fast move, and Ethereum, because of the narrative of Ethereum that we've been speaking long. And that's it. I think $800 he left in liquidity. Just for you to understand. So you put $100 in ADA, $100 in Ethereum, and you have $1,000. $800 you keep in your liquidity. Why? Because he knows, and everybody knows, we've been telling you here that Bitcoin will drop. And when it drops, it will bring all the alts, the old coins down with it. And that's the time you jump in. If those tokens that you put 100, 200, whatever, and went up, start to DCA out. Don't try to mark the top. Maybe, like I was just telling Papa now, maybe you will miss that top. Maybe you're going to be sleeping. Maybe it's going to be that time that you forget the phone in the car. And you will miss that top and you're going to drop, and you say, oh, now I cannot sell anymore because I missed the time and the chance to get my profit. Never be afraid of taking profits. And if you take the profits and goes up even higher, at least you already took your profits. That's the way you think. Don't think, oh, I should have done. No, you need to be smart on this and be able to play the game smart. And then the same thing you do if you have 5,000, if you have 10,000, if you have 25,000, if you have 50,000, whatever you have. You go through the coins list, check the coins that you believe are going to be here on the next bull run, and the coins and project that will probably give you exponentially gains, 10x, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50x. How do you know this? By going through the projects, going through the community, speak, get involved, believe in that, so you understand what's going on around. Otherwise, the potential for you to lose your capital is big because you don't understand math. You don't look at anything. You only look at the chart. When the chart goes down, no, you need to understand the narrative. What's coming next? What's happening to this project? Is this project have a potential for me to make my gains, and so on and so on. That's what I believe. That's why I believe now is the time to accumulate and to D.C.A. Either out, either in. It would depend in which position you are in the market and what you want. What do you want? Some people don't even know what you want, right? I know we are all here to make money, but it will not happen. You're not going to put money today and tomorrow you're going to have 10x's, especially in bear markets now. So you need to learn how to play the game. What can you get now? What is possible for you to get now? That's the way I believe you need to think. Okay, of course, nothing here is financial advice. Yes.
Guys, just adding here, Papa BitBrother here. Thank you. So just I want to add this, like Casca said, because otherwise I lose the feed. So guys, Slade of Crypto is a girl on Twitter. She said something that's it relates to what Casca said. I think it's very, very important what he says. Sometimes we don't talk about crypto, but we give you ideas of what to do. Okay, because I think now it's very important, the more the talks rather than the numbers, because everything's very volatile. So people say crypto Twitter would get along better if people realize that we trade on different time frames. A person says they're accumulating slowly for the next bull run in a few months, and someone yells at them because there's a bear flag on a 5-minute chart. So it's exactly what Casca says. We're talking about for the long run. But you said to us for this year in right now and everything's pumped, and then next month everything goes down. Okay, so guys, we're saying things here for you to do. If you're not every single day here, like we are not, we are every single day here, but we're not 24 hours a day here. I have notifications on my phone, but I have my other work. I'm teaching, martial arts, and I'm teaching my kids, and I'm picking up my kids in school and taking them somewhere. So I cannot be in front of the screen 8 hours straight. Anyway, that's what I mean. That where I can follow the.
I am 8 hours a day.
Yeah, you are, but I'm not. So, and many people aren't. Like most people aren't able to be in front of the screen for 8 hours. That's why we're saying. So don't go crazy blaming people that they told us to D.C.A. in, but this is for the long run, guys. Believe me, where we are right now, in 5 years' time, today, yesterday, tomorrow, whatever money you put today, yes, tomorrow, you will be very, very happy with yourself. As long as, of course, it's in a project that, like Casca said, you believe and you research, and we believe it's going to be here for the next bull run. But if you want to make more profits, you have to be every single day looking what's happening with each project. Why did he say Ethereum and ADA to invest now and leave the rest of the money? Because ADA is going to have a new upgrade on its network also. Nice. I forgot the name of the fork they're going to have. And Ethereum is going to have the merge of 2.0. So those two coins are with the strongest narrative at the moment. So that's why he probably posted. So basically, in the short term, you can make more money with Ethereum and ADA. Although I think now, interrupting Casquinha totally, I think now Ethereum today, we're going to have this pump that we're having right now. So Ethereum is at 1,825 now, so it's been the highest in a month, maybe more. And and we're gonna have this until the Fed release its interest rates for this month. Okay, so what the narrative is, if it's the Fed, the American, of course, if you don't know what the Fed is the people, the American government, that the, how
Federal
to say that?
Reserve.
Yeah, the Federal Reserve of America, which released the interest rates of America, and of course impacts a lot in the price of Bitcoin, and has been impacting a lot in the past 17 months, especially because since the interest rates be starting to go up. Okay, so what does it mean? At the moment, the interest rates are 9.1% in America. So the predictions is 8.7%. So if that goes through, if the interest rates go lower than 9.1%, down to 8.7%, that's very positive for the market. So people think that this is going to happen. That's why we have this small reaction. That's what I believe. Anyway, guys, that's not, like 100% fact. That's what I believe is happening from what I'm seeing, checking the macro, things of the world. So
This
Ethereum is
is
having
the have a look on the screen. This is the Ethereum right now.
So yeah,
Broke.
you see, guys, I think that we're gonna have this bump right now until the Fed release the interest rates, the actual interest rates note. So basically, if it goes to 8.7%, which is the prediction, I think going to be very bullish for Ethereum. We can actually go higher until the merge, but I don't believe this is going to happen. I think we're going to keep a 9.1%, maybe going to 9.5%, because the inflation, guys, is based on oil, mainly oil, and of course commodities. So these they aren't going any lower. So if these were going lower, then I would say, oh yeah, the barrel of oil is at $90 today, and they believe it's going to break to 100 as soon as they say the interest rates is going to go.
Papa, just so we are on this Ethereum narrative, let me just give one news here on the Ethereum, on this Ethereum narrative, and then you can take over. Talking about that, all this accumulation and D.C.A. in, D.C.A. out. One more thing on the Ethereum that happened today, actually, not today, 10 hours ago, today. Tether, the stablecoins, Tether also confirms it's throwing weight behind the post-merge Ethereum. Tether said, we believe that it's a smooth transition is essential for the long-term health of the DeFi ecosystem on its platform, including those using our tokens, Tether said. The announcement came on the same day as stablecoin competitor who pledged they will only support Ethereum highlight or high anticipation upgrade. In a Tuesday statement, Tether labeled the merge one of the most significant moments in blockchain history, and outlined that it will work in accordance with Ethereum upgrade schedule, which is currently slated to go through on September 19. So until September 19, which is a little bit more than 30 days, we need to be aware with, and we said here before, and let me find it for you guys here, that I even brought here to the channel for you guys a list of some coins. Where is it? Some coins from Ethereum narrative. Where is it? I think it's this. Let me check. Ethereum narrative. So just to remind you, so it's something that you can keep your eyes on. I did this here back on the day, I think in another one of our other lives. So you can see here, this was the price before, like a month ago, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when I did this here, and we brought here for you guys. But these are tokens from the Ethereum narrative tokens. So you will be seeing price move upwards on those tokens. As already you can see, some of those tokens, like this one here, the Lido Finance, did 400%. Again, I'm not telling you to go out and DCA in these tokens or invest on those tokens. No, but it's tokens for you to keep your eyes on. And of course, the Ethereum itself. keep your eyes open. If you have Ethereum, trying to see the time that is maybe it's the time for you to start to DCA out, or the time to DCA in. If we look here in the chart, again, I'm not a TA, but if we see here on the chart, we see that the price going up, but we see here that it will probably drop. And the reason why it will drop, Ethereum might even go between 2,300 to 2,900 on this huge pump that we might see. If that happen, we will end up in this golden pocket here, which is great, but don't expect to go to the all-time high because we are on bear market. Well, if it does, perfect, great. But you need to be careful with that because we might drop all the way down here on those blue lines there. I put here between 548 to 996. So around 996, $1,000 start to entering point, DCA in. Why? If I DCA here at 900, great. If it drops, perfect. You start to DCA more. You DCA more. If it start to go up, you DCA. If you start to go up all the way up, back on the bull run, great. Your entering point is here. Because I think it's still gonna drop, but it will drop. We don't know, and that's why you need to DCA in and DCA out. You put a little bit, you take a little bit. You put a little bit, you take a little bit. Like me and Papa always say here, you sell the duck, you buy the duck. You sell the duck, you buy the duck. This is an internal joke, but literally this, you sell and you buy. You sell, but because it's so difficult to mark the time of the market, it's so difficult to mark the market. When it's on the top and when it's on the bottom, you go slower. You start to take profits. And if it drops, you already took your profits. Okay? And if it didn't drop, you keep taking out bit by bit. And when it drops, you start to put in again bit by bit, not much, bit by bit. Because if you put everything and drop more, you miss the chance to buy even cheaper. You understand? Anyway, so keep eyes on the narrative. As we just saw, Tether, one of the I don't particularly like Tether myself.
Okay, guys, this is probably Casca's internet gone, so he'll be back in a bit. So let's go quickly see what's going on with the market, and then Casca will be back soon. Guys, I had so many news to bring for you today. It's crazy, and we're not gonna have much time really. But I hope you can follow that and read these things that I leave to you because I think they're very important. So anyway, market cap today $1.137 trillion.
What's up, guys?
He's back. So I'm quickly showing the market then.
Yeah,
so,
go for it. I finished already anyway. So it's just to say, keep your eyes on the narrative. Be careful out there. And I am Casquinha Crypto. Welcome to the show. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter as you are there.
Don't forget that as well. So guys, look what's happening to Ethereum, guys. 1,838. That's booming. 11% on a week. Wow. Guys, I'm so scared. I keep saying to Casca now, I have some Ethereum to DCA out, and I've been doing since 1,700. But, oh man, people saying if the interest rates are going lower, this is going to go much higher. So I'm scared now to anyway. So this is it. So I don't think it's very important to keep looking
high
all
risk,
the rest.
high rewards.
Yeah, I don't think it's like. But what?
But we also might lose, so you need to be careful.
Is the risk part, isn't it?
Is the risk part you need to be aware of.
Yeah. So look at that. Bitcoin 24,000 again, once again. But guys, it's been very, very strong resistance at 24,000. We'll see what's happening. So Ethereum 1,038. And all the rest, of course, is following that. As we said, once Bitcoin pumps, everything pumps, and many times pumps harder. Look at BNB at 14%. That's insane. Like on the weekly. Polkadot as well, at 14. Look at Avalanche, guys, 25% on the weekly. That's just crazy. Some of those. Look at this. Near protocol 30 almost. Chainlink 20 just now. You know, like Cosmos 12. Flow 56%. Whoa, that's insane. Amazing.
But
See,
even then,
guys,
you can look on the graphic. Go down a little bit, Papa. If you look on the green, go down. If you look on the side, on the right side there, you can see
yeah.
that even looking at the chart, go down a little bit. If you look, all the chart went up on the first up, and went down again and start to go up again. See, so there was a retrace, and now it's going up again, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna have a retrace again. So
Yeah, what Casca says is this. You can see there was a little pump there. We went down and then we're going up again. That means, guys, that this, I don't know what's the time frame here anyway. So let's see. They show a time frame. They don't show, isn't it? So, but it's on the 7 day, look, it was, for example, Cosmos at 12.21 and now it's 11.67. So we probably at this peak again, which was on the 9th of August. 8th, 9th. Was yesterday. There was a peak. Wow, I didn't see this peak anyway. So interesting. 8th, yeah, the 9th. There was a peak yesterday. So it's probably going back to the highs of yesterday. But this didn't happen to Ethereum anyway. So this, I think, this the highest Ethereum has been in the past week. Look at this. Yes, this is the highest. You can see here in the past 24 hours. Let's see in the past month. In the past month also, it's the low in the past month is $1,000 and now it's 1,838. We are at the highest point now. Just went down slightly. So anyway, guys, what I have for you is this. I thought Miles Duchai, been telling you guys about him. He is a very nice guy who works on the our world as well. So he talked about this. There's a hot new narrative brewing DeFi. It's called real yield, where protocols pay out yield to users based on revenue generation. My top 10 picks to capitalize on this growing sector. Guys, I think it's a must read here now. So the real yield. So basically it's a company who they're going to make that becomes like pretty much like a big tech company where they share their profits with the investors. Okay. So I think this can work really, really well because of course, before what they used to do they used to give people how the yields would work is like people borrowing and lending money rather than money made on exchange or products would be given back to the people. So I think this is the new. He talks a lot about so much. So he has here on a list on DYDX as well. And he talks about how much money they made, and they have everything here of how much the big companies made, and it's crazy, guys. Look at this. Trader Joe. This is probably a month, 9 million profit. GMX at 9 million as well. Tornado Cash 10 million. Sushi Swap 10 million. So we can see here OpenSea, guys. It's a DYDX is at 211 million. And if they, apparently, why he's saying here, because DYDX is probably going to do that, start to use this real yield thing, okay, and could be an opportunity. Of course, again, it's here for you to come and have a look. If I'm going to read all of that for you and try to explain, it's going to be too long, the channel, so I brought this so you can come and do your own due diligence. So he's talking about DYDX, that's probably going to have an amazing opportunity, one of the coins that he believes. But of course, he talks about the tokenomics as well, which is a bit dangerous because you can see the circulating supply of DYDX is 112 million and the total supply is 1 billion coins. So there's lots of coins to be thrown into the market, which of course will bring the price down. But I don't know how it works. So he talks about GMX as well. He talk about GNS, GMX, Certic, which is called Gains Network, so which is certified by Certic. So 87 out of 100. What else he gives? That's it. Those are the coins he gives anyway. So yeah, guys, if you don't know what those coins are, of course, you're going to have to come to this thread here, which I'm sharing on the BitBrothers Crypto Twitter. Is you go at Brothers Crypto with I here underneath, and you can follow us there. Another thing that I found that's really nice, interesting. So Montana Wong says Ethereum is about to experience a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon called the triple halving after the upcoming merge. What this is and how this will drastically affect every ETH holder. Guys, I think this is a must for you to understand what does that mean on the ETH merge, okay? So, but basically, the supply, we're going to have a supply shock because we're going to have 3 times less Ethereum being minted, 3 times less Ethereum being minted, because we're going to have the burning mechanism of ETH 2.0 and many other things that's going to happen. So for those of you who aren't familiar, the merge is upcoming hard fork, major software update. This is a hard fork, yeah, guys. Every time we say a hard fork, so for example, we're going to have a hard fork now on ADA. This is expected soon as well. It's a major software update to the Ethereum network, but we're talking about Ethereum, of course, that transitions it from using of proof of work to proof of stake consensus mechanism. And then he put it here, a link to the website as well. So what is the triple halvening? Let's start with breaking down the name itself. Halvening refers to a concept in the Bitcoin algorithm that actually automatically reduces the amount of Bitcoin rewarded to miners by half every few years. What this does, it reduces the issuance rate of Bitcoin over time and create deflationary pressure. This reduces Bitcoin sell pressures from miners selling their Bitcoin's rewards. As a result, this causes the price of Bitcoin to increase as there becomes less supply on the market. Historically, Bitcoin halving events have correlated directly with the start of crypto bull cycles. Ethereum's ETH issuance today under proof of work works slightly different. Instead of algorithmically reducing the miner ETH reward issuance rate, it's done through software updates that have been agreed upon by the community. Genesis to 2017, 5 Ether. 2017, 2019, 3 Ether. And then 2019 to now, 2 Ether. Okay, guys, this is the amount that the developers and people who keep the chain working smoothly gets by doing that, by keep the chain smooth. Okay, 2 Ether each right now. So it used to be 5 Ether from the beginning to 2017. Currently, 6,500 new Ethereum blocks are mined per day, which comes to about 13,000 ETH issued per day. Wow, that's crazy. $23.5 million with today's price and paid to miners. At these rates, the supply of ETH increases at about 4.3% a year. Okay. One of the major reasons why the issuance rate is high is to incentivize miners to choose to mine this particular blockchain. It costs a significant amount of energy, money to run Ethereum miners. So these mining rewards can be thought as bribes for helping secure the network. Generally speaking, the more miners the network has, the more secure it is, as it becomes more expensive to try to 51% attack the network. The more money paid to miners per block, the more miners will compete for the block reward. Very simple game theory that has worked so far. Now, one of the biggest effects of the merge that has people excited is the transition to proof of stake, which switches the Ethereum network from a miner secured one to validator secured one. A validator secured network will reduce the overall energy consumption by 99.95%. So, guys, very interesting things. And again, he explains everything here. I would advise you to come and read that, okay? So, basically, we're going to have this triple halving happening to Ethereum, like you've seen here, and it's going to be insane. So, with the merge, the energy is going to be 99%. So you see there, it's going to drop, and it's going to be also very good for the environment. So, everything positive for this merge. Have a look at it. Okay, so another thing I wanted to show you today is this one here, just this last one. So Titan of Crypto said, this chart represents the inverse correlation between Bitcoin and USDT dominance. The narrower the contraction, the closest to the top it is, the wider the expansion, the closest to the bottom it is. But look, the wider the expansion, he says, the lower, the closest to the bottom we are, guys. But look at these expansions here. Yeah. So that means that this is the dollar. You can see here tether. The more tether we have, the correlation is the more tether there is in the market, the lowest the Bitcoin price it is. Okay. So now we can start to see that being some money deployed and the prices start to go up. And comparing to throughout the years here, you can see from this is actually from September last year to now, we are one of in the lowest point here from last September. Okay, guys. So bullish, bearish, where are you, guys? I hope everybody understood what I said here. Please leave us your comment. Thank you so much for being with us, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you the next live.
Take it easy, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow or on the next video. Ciao!